Good morning, dear students. How are you today? I hope you're fine. Today we are going to talk about the transformation of shapes. I have three kinds of transformations: reflection, rotation, and translation. Reflection, rotation, and translation. There are three basic transformations that can be done to a shape, as I told you: reflection, rotation, translation. These transformations move the shape without making any changes to its shape or size. It's a very important point. When I move the shape, it's without making any changes in its shape or its size. Reflection. A reflection flips a shape over a shape to create a mirror image. I have here a shape of triangle ABC. If I flip over or turn over this shape, it means reflect it to the other side, crossing this dotted line. So A here will goes to this side to be A dash, and here B will turn to the other side by B dash, and C will turn to the other side to be C dash. Okay, the triangle on the right here has been reflected, flipped over the dotted line, as I told you, to create a mirror image. This is a mirror image, as you see yourself in a mirror. Okay, the second figure, which is called the image, is what is exactly opposite the original figure, exactly like the original figure, without change in its shape or size. A reflection flips a shape over to create a mirror image. As an example, if you want to stand in front of a mirror, if you stand in front of a mirror, you will see yourself. Everything will be the same, but in an opposite way. So if you have a writing on your shirt, it will appear in the other side opposite. The dotted line is called the line of reflection. This is the line of reflection. It's also sometimes referred to the axis of reflection or the mirror line. The axis of reflection or the mirror line. A reflection flips a shape over to create a mirror image. As we know, the distance here must be the same. I have here 1, 2, 3, and here also 1, 2, 3 between A and the mirror and the line, the dotted line, and between A dash and the dotted line. Between B and the dotted line, I have just 1 unit, and here just 1 square unit. And from C to the dotted line, let's count 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, 3, the same. Like this, the same distance. Here, a reflection flips also shape over to create a mirror image. The reflection here from A to the dotted line is equal to from A dash to the dotted line, and like B and C. Whenever a shape is reflected, each set of the corresponding must be the same distance from the line of reflection. A reflection flips a shape over to create a mirror image. We see reflections all the time in real life. Obviously, we see them in mirrors, but they also occur in water. I have here when a reflection occurs in water. However, it's not a technical mathematical reflection. The image in water is normally somewhat distorted. It's not the exact same size and shape. Moving to rotation. Rotation turns a shape. Rotation is to turn a shape. A triangle has been turned or rotated. Sometimes shapes are rotated just a few degrees, and other times they may be rotated significantly. Whenever a rotation occurs, the figure must always stay the same size and the same shape. It's only turn, just turn the shape. Don't change the size or the shape. Here, for an example, in this figure, it's rotated all the way around, from here and all the way around to where it started. So it's turned all the way around back to where it started. This is called a full rotation, which is 360. 360. If a figure is rotated all the way around back to where it started, this is called a rotation, a full rotation, 360. Okay, if halfway, it will be 180, just 180. When a figure is rotated exactly 180, it is said to have point symmetry, because each point has a matching point, is the same distance but in the opposite direction. Like here, half distance 180, it turns the shape 180, and if it is a full one, it will be 360. Here I have what point of symmetry. Translation. Translation moves or slides the shape. In this example, the rectangle has been translated, moved or slid. The new rectangle, called the image, has been moved up to the right, like this, from here to here. In this example, as you see, it moved from here to here, upright. A translation moves or slides the shape. A translation always moves an object, but it doesn't turn it, just move, flip it, or change its size. Each point is moved the same exact distance and in the exact same direction, like here, from A to A dash, from B to B dash, from C to C dash, from D to D dash. Determine whether each picture represents a reflection, rotation, or translation. I have here the octagon is translation, right, because of the octagon has been moved or slid. And this is how my octagon has moved or slid from this point to this point. This is the movement of it in this direction. Okay, it's easy now to know this. This is a reflection, rotation, or translation. Of course, reflection, because the triangle has been flipped over the line. Flipped over the line. This is the movement of the triangle when it goes to be flipped here. I have here, this is rotation. This is rotation because the figure has been turned. like this. It's the movement of the shape. Summary of this: these transformations moves a shape without making any changes to its shape. Reflection: here a reflection flips a shape over to create a mirror image, like here. Rotation: a rotation turns a shape, turn over. Translation: a translation moves or slides a shape. Dear students, I hope you understand everything now. Please study well from the worksheets, from the YouTube presentations, and if you have any questions, please send them on Google Classroom. Thank you.